You might ask yourself, what happens to a Korean short rib after it's been cooked? So we can see that on both sides, pretty brown, got some crispy bits. Excited about that. Anytime you get a little bit of crisp there, it builds a little bit of flavor. You can see that one looks exquisite. The bone is also going to add a little bit of flavor to what's happening there. Trying to get all of these out here. Last one, look at that. That's a lot of fat. Now, the difference is what I just put back there is that it's, ooh, look at that. And I hope you can see that. A little bit of pink in the middle, move it back out so it focuses. Looks pretty good. So we're just going to cut it a little bit on the dais here. Give that some, there we go. A little bit more surface area. Looks really nice. But any of these that you're going to pull out, beautiful color, a little bit of crisp on the top. And on top of that, absolutely exquisite. So I'm just going to take this. So this is got a little bit of meat here on the bone. And the meat is actually on this side of the bone. So I'm going to take that, set that bone up, shave that down the bone because there's a little bit of fascia there as well. Get that cut off there so it's nice and clean. Take the rest of that, discard this. Get a couple of cuts there. Same scenario here once I get to the bone. But again, I'm cutting across the direction of the muscle fiber as much as possible to reduce the chewiness of anything that I've got here. Same thing here again. Work that down there off the bone. The rest of this looks like primarily a lot of fat, a little bit of meat. Okay, we'll throw that over there. Same thing here. If you cut it at a nice angle like this, there we go, look at that. And that's what I'm talking about. See, I'm cutting it across the direction of the meat, not with the direction of the muscle fiber on the meat. Really nice. We're going to go ahead and trim this bone. Those two pieces got a decent piece of meat on there. Move that down there. The rest of this is primarily connective tissue and fat, not stuff that we're going to use. Last piece, I'm going to pull this one out here. Probably have been doing a good job with the camera here. I'm going to shave this piece of fat off the back of this because there's a lot of fat. Okay, so you can see I've taken most of the fat off there. I'm going to go ahead and continue to shave that off as best I can. Gives flavor, but I'm not trying to eat just fat. Helps to have a nice sharp knife. Doesn't have to be overly sharp. Okay, now I'm down to just meat here. I'll move that over here into my meat pile, fat pile, and discards over here. Looks like very little meat on there. Got all that out, just the meat. And that moves over into this pile. So there you go. Just cleaned ourselves up some Korean short ribs. Super excited about that. Excited to get that in there with a little bit of fried rice, a little bit of carrots, some scallions. It's gonna be epic now. Here is hoping that the Bills win.
Thank you, guys.